So, Jamarian, first of all, congratulations on winning Privateer Community Hero. First of all, when I say those words, what does this honor mean to you?
It means a lot just by representing UNO as a program as a whole, but it means a lot more being able to represent on the baseball side of things as coming out on top as being the male hero of the school.
And of course, you mentioned you and your teammates as well participated in a lot of community service initiatives this past year. What are some of the memories that you took from being able to help so many people in so many different ways?
I took a lot of memories, but the most I remember, the most that was good to me was the buddy walk. Being able to put a smile on those Down syndrome kids and being able to represent Coach Stu in a positive manner was a big thing to us.
And you mentioned about obviously with so many initiatives that you guys did and your experiences this year. What were kind of taking a little bit off of that? What were some of the things that you learned that kind of really impacted you as well?
I just learned, like, I mean, it's not about, it's not all about us. It's not all about that. It's just being able to help the next man or to help the next person when we're able to do a lot and we take a lot for granted doing the community service and waking up early those mornings just to help people in the many different ways we did. It just allows me to get a grasp on things of how others live in the life that I'm really not, that I'm blessed to be living the way I am.
And of course, it takes a team effort, not only on the field for success, but in the community. And of course, the Privateers that came out last week finished second among all Division I baseball teams and community service hours. What does that say about really this team and the camaraderie and kind of the willingness to really be able to do all this together as a team?
Oh yeah, we I just feel like we compete at everything we do on the baseball side of things, and as well as even with the community service competition. I mean, as a whole, even with the coaching staff and Coach Dean, everybody really just wanted to win the whole thing. So I mean, we put all our time and effort into it during the fall while we could. So to get second place in the entire country was a big thing for us.
And kind of transition into the field because that really played out on the field for you guys as well. We mentioned about a team effort, and this was a team that showed so much continuity, even though it was a shortened season, unfortunately. But it seemed like this team not only was obviously very talented, but played off of each other very well, didn't they?
Yes, sir. I mean, we started a little slow and sluggish in the front, but once we started getting everything going as a whole, I feel like once one person started it going, once we got that momentum, I feel like we was going to be a hard team to beat.
And certainly that only creates a lot of excitement, obviously, going into next year. But there was also kind of going back to this year, kind of a certain energy level that not only was with the guys on the field, but the guys in the dugout as well. And how important was that factor to the run this team made when they won 10 of their last 13 games this past season?
The dugout was where most of the excitement happened. I mean, once you get a whole dugout behind you, even in the field with our pitchers pitching or us up the bat getting to the pitcher's head that's going against us. Once I dugout going, getting the other team rattled. I mean that just plays in our field where once that start going, once we get the bats rolling, once the our pitchers doing good on the mound. I mean, it's just hard to beat us by then.
And obviously everybody that comes here we hear about the history of this program, and it's on the back wall of the dugout, and it's around the stadium. So obviously this is a proud program with a proud tradition, and really, but talking about the optimism for the future, and obviously going into next year with the announcement that seniors are allowed to return, of course, at the University of New Orleans if they like, just kind of the optimism building to this team towards next year for a program that's had a lot of pride and a tradition and history.
I feel like our seniors was our backbone this year. I mean, we had a lot of them, and to know that most of them are coming back, I mean, it's really not a loss. And I feel like with the seniors, with the level of competition that they've seen, and being able to get another year to finish out their senior year, I feel like that's going to be a big help for us going into this next year. And with the program, like we got a lot of leadership coming back. So with a lot of building, with a lot of young guys, you always want leadership. So with that being said, I mean, with all the seniors and the juniors that's going to be seniors this year, with all that's coming back, we just going to be a powerful team coming into the Southland Conference.
Well, Jamarian, first of all, I wanted to congratulate you again and thank you very much. And obviously, the best to you, and looking forward to seeing you. Looking forward to seeing you next year.
Oh yes, sir. Same to you.